Hi folks, Dan and Bob here, back in Port Prehistorique, and we're back to dinosaurs with this video. And we're going to do Iguanodon. He's one of the early animals that appears in our Cretaceous country section of the park. So let's start where our guests first see Cretaceous country. As you can see here, there's a chance they will be able to see an Iguanodon right as they look over the sign there. There's an elevated section of the habitat there with an enrichment item up there to entice the iguanodons to come up there. But that gives them a glimpse of what they might be seeing in this area of the park. Tyrannosaurus on the left, and the iguanodon habitat parallels it on the right. We take a turn there, so there's a chance they can glimpse iguanodons from a bit of a distance here across a similar habitat. Just to the end of this stretch of fence, there is an amenities building, because you've got to have those scattered around to keep the guests happy. And we come around the turn here and see a viewing building. This is the ground level version of it. Guests can come in here and look out the arcaded wall, and you can see one iguanodon coming out of their shelter building and two more in the habitat hanging around the pond. So it's a nice view deep into the exhibit. I don't have binoculars down here right now, although I do have grass I need to move. And it's a pass-through area, so it effectively becomes a path as well as a viewing area. Come around to the outside and see the wall that was just kind of solid when we were on the inside. You can see it has a second level. There's a wheelchair elevator and stairs for the more able guests up to this upper level. And there are binoculars up here. That's the outlet for the wheelchair lift. Go to the fence and get sort of an elevated view, so a better sense of the layout of the terrain in the exhibit than you get from the lower level. And just a different view of the dinosaurs. Down below, of course, you get much more of a sense of their size, but up here you may get overall better views. So that's what guests can see from up here. I did drop in some muddy buckets, and you can see over toward the Tyrannosaurus exhibit, pretty well screened by trees. And on the other side, you'll be looking toward the Cenozoic journey portion of the park. So let's go up and take the overview of the habitat and give you a sense of where it sits in the park. Obviously, there's still sections of the park I need work on, and that's going to be an ongoing thing. But it's not a terribly innovative exhibit, but I think it shows off the animals pretty nicely. So we've got some animal footage from our three iguanodons in this habitat. This is the skin that's modeled on a rather famous painting in the early days of paleo art, showing iguanodon once it was understood what its basic shape was, mostly from the Bernissart specimens, which came from a mine in Belgium. Yeah, mine in Belgium, got it. And a number of skeletons there, and currently they're providing the neotype for Iguanodon, Bernissatis. I may not have said that right. This guy's digging for something there. Haven't seen this animation before. Anyway, and the other is currently being described as Mantellosaurus. Uh, Obviously closely related to Iguanodon, but they seem to have different sizes and different robustness. Iguanodons seem kind of happy in their habitat here, so they've been providing some nice video opportunities of them moving around in it. Like a lot of herbivores, they spend most of their time wandering around and eating and drinking. Excuse me, no surprise there. So the next video in this series will be dinosaurs again. We're going now into trough since last week the supporter DLCs came out for the art book and the original soundtrack, volume 1s. A way for you to help support the project and keep it moving. And we're waiting for the next update 11, which will bring major changes to zoo functionality with staff showing up, and informationally with the Paleopedia, at least according to the schedule. So anyway, till then, stay well, be kind to each other. I hope to see you all in another video next week. Until then, Dino Bob signing off for this week. Bye now.